What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Tyler Scott.
I am here today.
We're here at the Golden Gate Mausoleum here in, what cemetery are we in again?
The Sunset?
We're in Richmond, basically Richmond, California.
Right.
I'm not familiar with this one, so.
We're at the Golden Gate Mausoleum in Columbia at the Sunset View Cemetery and Mortuary.
All right.
There we go.
So we had an interesting tidbit just pop up on our cell phones. We just had a tsunami warning for this area. I guess there was an earthquake. Where was it? 45 miles?
Off the southwest, off the coast of Eureka, and it was from the Pacific Tsunami Warning System. We just got the emergency alerts on our phone not 4 minutes ago.
So this is going to be fun, possibly. We don't know what's going to be like when we try to leave here, if there is something coming.
Yeah.
Right now, as you guys can see, we are on high ground. They say to go to high ground if, if something goes down. So I don't know how this day is going to turn out, but let's get into this mausoleum here and
Take a look.
check it out.
All right, perfect timing.
All right.
Wow, yeah.
Well, this is going to be fun. So how was your Thanksgiving, Tyler?
It was good. I was really
with a tsunami coming.
I know.
Possibly.
I was very lucky. I got to just go to my neighbor's house. I didn't have to cook or clean or anything.
Here is the front of the mausoleum. Right here. It's beautiful already, man.
You're rolling, right?
Yes.
So apparently this mausoleum was built in the 20s.
It looks like it was. It kind of reminds me of like East Lawn.
Yeah.
In Sacramento. They were born in the, I think they were not born, but built in the 20s as well.
And apparently about 20 years ago, they changed the name to Golden Gate Mausoleum, and I can kind of understand why now, looking out, because there's the Golden Gate Bridge right there. It's not so clear, but
yeah. Let's get in there before we get tsunamied out or something. Jeez. I see a very awesome chandelier inside there already, or several.
they got some plaques about it right here. Yeah, Sunset Mausoleum in Columbia. So that must have been its original name.
Yeah.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Dedicated on this 14th day of June, 1953.
I could have sworn I remember reading it was from the 20s.
Arthur Edwards Sr., architect, founder, and builder. Wow. This is fancy schmancy already, man.
Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, look at this. 1927.
Oh. 1927?
Sunset Mausoleum.
Oh, Sunset Mausoleum. Yeah, you're right. Look at this thing. Did it take them that long to build it? Or
Maybe that's the day of his death out there.
that could have been, yeah. Wow, then they got information here regarding it too. Wow.
I wonder if this is Catholic cemetery?
I don't know.
Because, I hate to say that those are the Catholic mausoleums are the biggest,
Yeah.
most elaborate ones.
Look at these chandeliers.
Kind of reminds me of that big roof from The Shining.
I know. It does. Wow.
They got old school organ.
Oh, wow.
They must have got funerals in here.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure they do. Is that Elvis Presley in there on that plate?
It is.
Straight ahead. I don't want to go too far in here, but there's the organ. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I have never seen that in any mausoleum I've ever been in.
Me either.
A fireplace. And it looks like it's functional.
And like you said, no joke here. This reminds me of like The Shining, the hotel,
Yeah.
the hotel in The Shining.
I said that before I saw this.
Yeah.
I just want to take a ball and start bouncing against the wall first.
Man, this is, wow. I've never been something quite like it. They can actually have fires, obviously.
Exactly, that's
Right there.
They even have the fire tools right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at some of these dates. Look at sheets as late as 2016. Marion R. 1916 to 2016.
Wow.
And she must have just wanted it still in the old school style. Like, look, 2001.
Yeah, that book thing. You can still do the book.
Right. Just apparently. I know that was real popular way back in the day. The book urn.
Otto wrote. It's 18.
Pretty much. You know, I had this guy at this other place tell me one time when it comes to doing this. He said, "Listen, as long as you have the money, we'll do anything you still want. We'll do old school, new school, unique,
Yeah.
never seen before. Do whatever you like."
Look at the Otto here in the middle, 1868 to 1954.
Wow.
That's the Egyptian revival thing, the design.
Yeah, that kind of Art Deco 20s. Hey, look, I just found a Scott family.
Oh, wow, there you go.
Probably my aunts and uncles.
Isn't it every time we're into one of these, you find a Scott something or
do.
other?
Yeah,
That's kind of
something.
weird. But
Maybe that's a
sign, huh?
sign.
Where you need to be put when your time comes.
Right.
You know?
I guess when I went to the LA National Cemetery, I qualify for a free spot there.
Well, that's good. Well, you deserve one.
Hey, look at this, a whole other one. You know what? These days are going to be a lot newer. I can this one, maybe more flowers. Look at that.
Wow. Alfred C. Elkington, 1863 to 1940, and Anna, 1892 to 1979. And Lois E. Houseman, 1924 to 1990. And Lee is 1938, and there is no date yet for Lee. Wow. Oh, they had a fire in here.
Yeah. Obviously fired up even recently.
Wow.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah, I love how families do this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
I wonder how old this couch is. It's still pretty new.
Well, look at the legs on it.
Yeah. This couch could be from like the 60s or 70s and it would still be.
I don't know. It's got some crafted ass legs on this thing.
Right. Oh yeah, look at that. That's ornate.
Wow. Wow. Where do you start? Where do you start? You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, it's, there's a lot of those window bricks.
Yeah.
That were popular in the 20s. Well, look at the flower room. That's like one of the nicest flower rooms I've ever seen.
Wow. There's a downstairs to this place too.
Main flower room.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at the lifters for the flowers. That's some of the nicest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. Definitely.
They took care of this place. I'll say that. Very clean in here. Look at that. Okay, so it looks like there's the offshoots that are the real crypts,
Yeah.
but I have no idea. You want to try to go down there first?
Oh yeah. Let's do it. I don't know if it's anything or just storage, bathrooms, or you know.
Well, it says lower lawn terrace, lower floor. So here we go. Look at these marble steps. Wow. Think about how expensive this marble would be today if you were to build something like this.
Oh wow.
Looks like this is even lower.
Wow.
You can check this out in here first, I guess. This is amazing. Look how far it goes up, too. How many crypts there are.
I know. Ooh boy.
7 high.
Wow. 7 high.
7 high. Some of them don't have names or not sold still.
Man, this might be a long video.
Yeah.
I might have to do 2 parts on this one.
It's cool. It's amazing. Let's fix that.
I think it was on the other lamp cord, I think, is what happened.
If that tsunami actually hits, we might be in the safest place in the Bay Area right now.
Exactly. Look at this, these three right here.
Those are probably expensive.
Madeline, in 1901 to 1990. Nell, 1883 to 1971, and Josephina. I had an aunt.
I was about to say, how did you know to say that word so well? Like, wow.
1888 to 1971, and daughter, so there must be ashes or something in there as well. Iris
2004.
Galassi, 1917 to 2004.
Is that an Italian name? You're Italian, aren't
Yeah,
you?
yes.
Your last name, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, it was like a great aunt. Like when I was young, she was like in her 80s,
Right.
you know?
Josephina. Here's the Hickox family. There's Irene and Thomas Hickox.
Wow. I like these ones that they do the lettering like this.
Yeah, the old school. Like the kind of, I think this is the 70s. Yeah, it looks 70s. This one's the same. Look, it's got daughter in there. So it must have maybe the ashes or something put in there.
The only thing about it, sometimes I'll go into a mausoleum and I see lettering like this, but it's falling off after a while too. You know, I think it's better just to engrave it in actual stone. But
I think you're right, because eventually this will fall away, or people will pick at it. That's brass. I've even heard of even recently more metal theft back in cemeteries. Oakland suffered real bad about 10 years ago. The mass graves that they have there for the Jonestown victims had a bunch of big plaques with all the names of people who did die unidentified.
yeah,
They were gone overnight.
that's sad.
Really, really scary. And then I went to that one mausoleum in Riverside that was smaller, and I have pictures of it. He had this huge brass gate thing, huge, but it wasn't matching. And the guy who was working there told me, he says, yeah, about 15 years ago, somebody came in overnight, whole thing gone.
Wow.
I mean, you must have hit multiple people, a truck. Unbelievable that they did that,
Yeah.
But you're talking over $1,000 worth of brass. I mean, that's why it's sick, but it's true. Yeah, look, this is more like 60s, 70s eras, mostly.
And we got the Santos. Joseph is 1894 to 1966, and Barbara 1898 to 1975. Wow. And I love the little decorations.
That is cool.
That is cool.
Hey, you're right. Look, most of these people were in 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder though, you got 4 people per crypt here. There's no way those are all full size. It can't be.
I've noticed when they do this, I'm not sure, I'm not an expert on this, but I've heard about the bottom crypt areas. A lot of times they're called Westminster, where they can lower people into the ground.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure if these are those what they call West. I think they're called Westminster, but I've never noticed them on the upper ones. It's always the bottom ones.
You're right. I've never noticed that.
So I think what it does, if I'm not wrong, if anybody could tell me in the comment box below if I'm wrong or whatever, I think it goes down into the ground so they can fit multiple people.
I would love to know about that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, look up Westminster.
Westminster style.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do it like that when they build it and then dig under, or if they just do that per request.
They probably, as they build the building.
Probably, yeah. There's no way for them to dig with this thing still here. Yeah, there's no way.
They probably account for things like that, I think. But yeah.
That's interesting.
This is,
It is
and then the stone changes from side to side here.
This might have been an extension, maybe.
It could have been, because this thing is really long.
Yes. Chairs look original. You can feel it warm. It's like it's warmer right here in the sun. It's trippy.
Yeah. Because you kind of, if you wanted to go outside, you could, I guess, but it's nothing back here. But I think this is like the groundskeeper area out here.
Seems locked, but probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be fooled. There's nothing out there. So if there was something out there, I'd risk it a little more. I wonder if these were still just empty, or they just didn't want it marked. Because I do know that that's the thing. Some people don't want their crypt or grave marked.
Well, could be.
Just don't.
You never know.
There's a couple celebrities at that Pierce Brothers that are like that. They're unmarked from their request.
Who was it?
One of those female stars.
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett or something.
No, Farrah Fawcett's there.
Yeah, but is she marked?
Well, yeah, she's in a nice plot area. Ryan O'Neal, her husband or whatever, just got put. Remember, he just died not too long ago. He got put in. Yeah.
I guess that's right where, since we've been there, Richard Simmons got put in the corner area there.
But he's in a private area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I saw that area when I was there. I didn't go there when he was there, but before he died, it was a gated off. You couldn't go. It told you, do not go in.
Yeah, no tourists or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
The ceilings are like a purple glass.
Yeah, what is that? You think that would be for like light to come? I don't know, maybe they have lights they can turn on in
It
here.
looks like that's a light bar that's on. I can see it through that grate.
Yeah.
So I don't think
You're
this is
right.
sunlight,
No. It would be nice if it was natural light coming in. Like.
Yeah, so it would be. This is an interesting door. It's got to be big enough for coffins to get put through.
It could be a chapel or something. I don't know.
It is
A storeroom.
a maintenance room with the lifters.
Okay.
It didn't say don't open.
Trespassing. What are you doing? Now you're gonna have 1,001 trespassing comments on this video.
Blame me, guys. Don't blame Tony. Blame Tyler.
Tony doesn't break laws around here.
You know what? I got some spider webs on me, so I guess I got my request.
It might have been a minute since that door's been opened.
That door hasn't been open since 2017.
Yeah. This thing goes down even lower. Damn, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be this might be, like I said, two-parter.
Cool area there.
Oh.
Wow, look at this big one.
I don't know about you, but this is probably the biggest one I've ever been in.
The biggest mausoleum?
Possibly. With all these downstairs. I don't know.
One in Oakland, I think, is a little bit bigger than this one.
Yeah?
And some of those ones in Colma.
Yeah, I guess. It just feels like, because we keep going downstairs.
I'll tell you this, the biggest one I ever been in was that one that I did the little short video for you in Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
That hillside. That thing was, oh my God, 4 of these put together. It was incredible. And then some of the ones I went to in Inglewood, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, because it's kind of built on the hillside.
Yeah.
Now I see how this is possible.
So if the tsunami hits, I don't think we want to be down here.
No, we'd just be up there.
I'm just kidding.
All right, though, yeah.
Wow.
Look, there's like 4 passageways.
This reminds me of kind of like Forest Lawn over there
You know what? You're right. Yeah, it does.
in LA, Glendale.
Yeah, I know you're right. Check this out. We got the couch crypts here.
Yeah.
These are pretty old. Look at these. 37, 45.
1937. Yeah, you're right. Man.
Some cenotaphs here. I guarantee you that's what these are.
Look up here in the corner of Nellie Haynes. Earthquake damage. See the crack going up?
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be earthquake damage.
Yeah, probably from the, I think, the 89 quake.
We get quakes all the time around here,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, look at some of these cenotaphs.
Yeah.
Some of them are modern, 2015, 2011.
I don't think these have any dates on them on this one.
No.
These are just names.
Some of them don't even here, yeah.
Yeah, there's no dates on these.
Somebody that just wanted their loved one remembered somewhere. I remember.
But they have this one reserved then just for that.
Yeah, probably.
Or I wonder, I know certain places will have, like, for cremated remains, they'll have a community one. You have to, your loved one has to share it with other people, but it's usually a cheaper option.
I think I've heard of that. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's what this one's reserved
So if you
for.
don't care if your loved one's sitting next to somebody else in their urn,
Random
they could be put in here probably for a lot less money.
Probably right.
Because when we did my father's, we were offered that. We're like, no, we don't want him with other, you know.
Random people.
Yeah.
We'll check out this one right here. Like, this is 6 feet. 6 tall.
That's got interesting ceiling.
Yeah, look at how old school that is. Interesting is the word for that. Needs to be painted.
Yeah, it looks like it's peeling, huh? I wonder if it leaks or something, and that's just where it's just wear and tear over the years.
Floor is going up with it. Interesting lighting effect. Well, I haven't heard any phone calls or texts text from anybody. So
Yeah, no, but we get those warnings on our phone, emergency broadcast system kind of stuff. George Grover St. John, 1886 to 1942.
And God said, "Let there be light."
Exactly.
There was.
Wow.
Interesting sound effect right here.
I know. It's kind of strange. You go from real dim to real light to real...
I love somebody that the Georges put some cacti in the...
Oh, well, those things never die.
Exactly.
You don't have to water them, I don't think, either, right? You don't have to water them.
Now look at this. Of all the texts in here, it all looks the same. Except for Miss Luella P. Van der Acker. She wanted something different.
1928 to 1966. I wonder if you have a choice, if you want to do the traditional or do your own. Or,
right.
I'm sure, I mean, if you're paying for it, I think they give you options, I'm sure. You know?
Wow, that Elizabeth lived a long time. From 863 to 1943.
Well, I was looking for the letter, the number. It fell off. But
you would think that they would have time to replace that, but look at it.
Yeah. Now, I know we're talking kind of loud in here, but there's nobody in here, and everybody always yells at me on my videos saying I'm talking too low in these mausoleums.
Right.
So
that's exactly.
But the thing is, there's nobody else in here. Well, there is.
As long as me and you aren't breathing hard.
Yeah, don't you dare breathe hard. What's wrong with you?
Me and you both have gotten comments over you're breathing too hard.
Well, me, I was going up down those stairs over at Chapel of the Chimes. I'm not in the greatest of shape myself.
Together forever. I mean, who is she together with?
Husband.
Right here.
Joseph.
Then Zenny.
1914 to 1996, and she lived from 1918 to 1998. Wow.
Now, this is kind of interesting. Look at this, how you can see how these marble pieces were cut from the same piece, just reversed.
Yeah.
And they're just cutting them as they're going. I guarantee you this was just here and slice it.
Yeah.
I wonder how much this marble is today compared to, oh my gosh, even in the 70s, it was probably nothing.
Yeah. Sure.
Mr. Freeman D. Butts. 1957. And his wife, Wanda Butts.
Wanda. Oh. Well.
The Jaeger.
Damn, she passed before my mom was even born in 1943. My mom was born in 46.
God, my grandma was 10 years old.
Yeah.
My grandma's been dead for 10 years. Your mom was born in 46?
Yeah.
How's she doing, man?